me about using me up and is like talking to other people. Only thing I told Jerry is like, I don't know why you're asking about Stephanie, because Stephanie and I, we work together, but I don't talk to Stephanie. I told her yesterday I blocked Stephanie on my phone. So I don't understand, like, why is it that every time Stephanie just came and asked me for the mop bucket when Jerry was there. There was no discussion about anything. Then after that, you came and asked me, like, oh, you talking about Stephanie? I'm like, no. Like, she's coming to me asking me stuff, and this is why I cut communication, because at the end of the day, you're talking to me, but you're complaining about me bothering you.
Okay, let me tell you something.
That means
you know what you gotta separate? Let me tell you what you gotta separate. You and her issue and the work issue. Of course, she could ask you anything she wants to complain concerning this job. She wanted to know, she wanted to use the mop bucket. Okay. She can ask you none of your business.
But that's choice. I don't have no problem with Stephanie. That's the whole thing. I keep on telling Stephanie that, like, just do your job.
And why is my name in this freaking...
Because I told you about the situation.
No, a whole bunch of times you okay, I told Miss Joyce what happened.
You spoke about it yesterday?
That's fine. That's fine.
You spoke about it today?
Okay, Miss Joyce has asked me about Stephanie on more than one occasion. So what? What the hell are you telling them for? What the hell
because, like, Stephanie and I have nothing in common.
But y'all did. When I asked you, y'all did.
But even if, it's like, there's no reason that I have to, like, communicate with Stephanie, even coming to work. Like,
let me tell you something, Alex. You have to communicate with Stephanie if it's concerning this job.
Of course, that's understandable.
So that's what I'm talking about. So you trying to act like out of the clear blue sky, I asked you stuff about Stephanie. I asked you about Stephanie because you and Stephanie were friends at one time. Y'all wasn't always bickering about one another. So Miss Joyce has asked me about Stephanie on more than one occasion. So what? I have every right to, because you hang out with Stephanie.
But
okay, wait a minute.
I've told you that we're not speaking. It's that
y'all don't speak for 1 week and then y'all start speaking again. I don't got time for that stupid that y'all do. Kitty stuff.
It's not kitty stuff.
It is very immature. Sorry, sir. If you think it ain't, ask my 9-year-old grandson. He might not speak for
me. She does stuff like, it's like, I'm side of the...
Are you aware that she's in over there?
No, she left. Didn't she leave? But I'm just tired of the accusations. I came in, I do my job.
So I asked you about her on more than one occasion. So what? So what I asked you about her? I asked you because you might be the one that know where she's at or what's going on with her.
And I don't even communicate with her like that.
And why would I think that?
But Ms. Joyce, I don't even communicate with Stephanie. Even
but
like besides the job.
You
know, even besides the job sometimes too. Like most of the time I'm home, I don't even communicate with Stephanie.
You know what, Alex? If I didn't know better, I would think I was crazy.
But,
that's the last 2 or 3 days y'all haven't been communicating. Listen, all week y'all been together. All week y'all go this place together. You go meet at the train station when she come in and yo, what's up? I'm not. Listen, stop.
Miss Joyce,
who are you talking to?
I know, Miss Joyce, but I keep it professional, and I told Stephanie that. I even told Danielle.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about if you keep it professional or not. You're missing the whole point. My point is, you put in a letter that I asked Miss Joyce about Stephanie, and I told on more than one occasion, and I told her that I don't speak to Stephanie. That's since yesterday. How about all the other days? And then last week, some days y'all don't speak, some days y'all do. So listen, I'm not gonna freaking try to figure out when y'all speaking and when y'all not. I'm not doing that.
But you asked that before.
If I can't find Stephanie, and I see you, I'm going to ask you. If I can't find Stephanie and I see Kasha, I'm going to ask her. It's not only you.
It just seems like when you're
Why? You know what I do when you're not in front of me. You know if I ask other people about her.
I'm just saying from my point of view. I'm not speaking from my point of view.
Okay, so that shouldn't be in here. And the whole letter is ridiculous to me anyway. I told Miss Joyce I don't speak to her. I have text messages from the incident. What freaking incident?
When I told Stephanie don't talk to me, and when she had Miss Joyce, I even more than one of the
okay, so let me tell you. Let me tell you what this letter will do for you. This letter will get you fired. You and Stephanie.
But Miss Joyce, I told Stephanie.
I'm telling you what this letter, if
Stuff that Stephanie does too, if you get her fired, like messing with her pop work and
so
all
what,
that
that's
other
none of
stuff.
your business.
That's none of my business. I keep it, and that's what I told her, and that's what I told her.
And she's stupid for telling you.
And she
Because
go around telling everybody.
I wouldn't told you nothing.
And she go around telling everybody, and that's the problem.
And
everybody knows. It's like it's nothing to...
And this is what this letter do. Because let me tell you something. If you think that those chiefs, because the freaking managers here is ridiculous. They just she couldn't even handle the situation yesterday. She had to call Cameron. That's dumb. But that worked in my favor because then I can do my thing. So if you think that this letter is gonna hurt Stephanie, the same way it hurt Stephanie is gonna hurt you. Because I hope you don't think that they would fire that girl and not fire you.
I'm not expecting. I'm not. See, that's not none of those facts.
But you don't want to bring that type of attention to you.
Well,
you don't.
Well, put it say, Miss Joyce, just Dennis tell Stephanie to stay away from me. That's it.
She is gonna stay away from me.
That's it. That's
She
it.
is. But you can't tell if she asks you a question concerning this job. You have to answer. Not only do you have to answer, if she says she needs help with something, which I know she's not. I'm just giving you the rules. If she asks you to help her with something here, you have to help her because she's your coworker, and that is part of your job description. But I know she's not going to ask you because she feels the same way about you that you feel about her. Okay. I am asking if Stephanie and your workers refrain from communicating with me. What freaking workers? Which one?
Majority of them. I mean,
like who?
Because the ladies, they sit down there and they deal in the gossip with Daniel.
Who don't you
like
know?
Kasha, all the papas. Like all the papas. Because this is the stuff that's been going on.
You can control that. I can't tell people don't talk to you.
And when I do that, then people get upset. Like Danielle, that's the same thing that happens. The same thing that happens.
The only person I would say that to is Stephanie, because I would talk to her like that. But those other people, I can't tell them that. But you know what, Alex? You can show them that you don't want to be bothered with them. All you got to do is stay to yourself.
That's what I do. I've been doing
Come
it.
in the morning, say good morning, and stay to yourself. If you need them for something concerning the job, feel free to ask. But other than that, you don't have to hang out with them.
I don't. That's the thing.
You don't have to sit around and chit and chat with them.
Anyway, I'll go to
Wait, I'm going to read this letter because I'm going to bring it down to you, son.
Okay.
I'm ripping it up afterwards. I just want to
I mean, I have a copy of it.
It doesn't make a difference. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but...
Alex, what am I supposed to do with this? Tell me what you want me to do with it.
I mean, it's a complaint that I'm putting on showing you that I don't want no communication.
So, after you bring a complaint against us, if I was to take this further, first of all, they would look at me and laugh. So, you don't think that she has the right to write one against you?
Yeah, she was. She goes right through it too.
She can say whatever she wants to.
Because that's what. Because this is why when I see her doing certain behaviors, and I know her situation with her popper, because some other situation happened, she was like, "Oh, you new people came in."
What's the situation with her popper?
That she got a relationship with her popper. That she's talking to her popper. She even told me and all that. Like
she still talk to him?
Yeah.
I'm talking about a relationship.
Yeah.
So anyway.
But the thing about it is that has nothing to do with me, Mr. My whole thing is that you're not saying that, I'm going to complain to my popper because all the new people came out. I was like, well, what new people are you talking about? Then she flipped the conversation. Danielle. I'm like, Danielle's not new. Danielle been here when you was here. Because she wanted to make it seem like everybody was causing her issues and this and that. I'm like, you know what happened? Then don't talk to me. Because if that's the case, I don't want you running to your pop workers complaining that, which is the guy you messing with, complaining that everybody's harassing you. That's the stuff that Stephanie does. But you know what? Listen, and that's the sneaky, nasty stuff that Stephanie does.
Let me tell you.
That's why I told her to stay away from me.
Let me tell you something. Her pop worker can't do a damn thing to you.
But Miss Joyce.
First of all, when stuff get out of hand, when messy, pop workers don't have anything to do with it. The chiefs get involved, and EEO gets involved. Pop workers don't have anything to do with it. And trust me, that coach, her coach, Keenan, he don't want to get involved with this. You know why?
That's his job.
He will lose his
I
job.
know. And she knows the game she's playing. She was even the other supervisor we had in training. She was talking to him too. I'm like, This is what you do. This is how you.
Keenan's black.
Yeah. And the other supervisor, I think he's Latin. Fidel. Fidel is.
What about the other supervisor?
Fidel is.
Who is
Spanish.
that?
He's the one of the trainers in.
No, I'm talking about the Keenan.
Keenan, that's her pop worker. And the other one was one of the trainers at the in Queens. That's what Stephanie does. So it's like that's what I told Stephanie. Like, yo, keep that stuff away from me. Like you're doing like a lot of things. You're very busy. And then you want to put my name.
Who the hell you talking about? You want to allow gossip from supervisors on staff?
Because I feel like it's gossip.
I'm your freaking supervisor. So what gossip
I feel like it's gossip because if you come to me as something that Stephanie says, right?
Because
you could have brought it up in front of Stephanie, and we could have squashed that yesterday.
I didn't learn of all of this. Y'all were too aggy. She was bugging out in the locker room. You was fine. I'm
always fine. I come here to do my job.
You was fine. So I was not allowed to gossip from supervisors or staff. I
feel like it's gossip because
the way you feel like whatever you want to feel like it is. I'm trying to iron this out. I'm trying to smooth it over so you can keep your job and she can keep her job.
I understand.
That's what I'm trying to do. Nobody's gossiping. You call this so me and you gossiping that.
It's not gossiping. We're talking about
so me and you gossiping too.
It's not
Because
gossiping.
this is the same thing I do with Stephanie. I try to iron it out with her. So me and you gossiping.
But even if you're trying to iron it out, Ms. Joyce, don't you think you should call all of us to the table and be like, because I already told Stephanie, like, don't talk to me. But I'm telling her that now. And if she's coming to you,
okay, but if you felt that way, there's my boyfriend. If you felt that way, that you want to have a sit down with me, you and her, then you should have told me. Don't be freaking talking about I'm gossiping.
It feels like gossip because at the end of the day, you asked me about Stephanie and like.
What did I ask you about Stephanie?
Like the relationship me and Stephanie have, like and
I asked you about the relationship. I can see. I'm not blind.
All right, but at the end of the day, I told you like the whole situation between me and Stephanie, and it's like if even after that, I would text Stephanie and told her like let's do what you have to do. I do my job, and I told her even more before that. Even when I had a meeting with the chief, I even said that in front of the chief because I was like, I told these ladies that like come to work, do your job. You don't have to speak because these issues, I'd rather cut off communication and deal with issues. That's how I live my life. If I can't speak to you,
I see where you going with this. I will not allow gossip from supervisors or staff. I have been cordial to everyone, but I will not tolerate being accused of bothering Stephanie because she is upset that I'm a suitor. So, I accuse you or I ask you?
But you're saying that, you used to leave
Stephanie.
You said no.
I said, do I accuse you or do I ask you? I tell you what she said.
Yeah, and you said you need to leave Stephanie alone. I'm like, Miss Joyce. Remember we were in the I said, Miss Joyce, I don't bother Stephanie. I don't talk to Stephanie. I was on my phone.
And then I tell you what she said. I tell you what she said.
But Miss Joyce, Stephanie, this is what she does, and this is what her game that she plays. She's always like, he's bothering me. But she comes to me asking me, I told you, don't speak to me.
Okay, so let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I think you're dangerous, first of all, because you implicated me in this letter like
it's
like I got something to do with it.
It's not like implication, Ms. Joyce. You spoke to both of us.
That I got with y'all. That's a lie. Because the same thing I'm doing with you, I do with Stephanie. Gossip is sitting around saying, "Well, Stephanie, you shouldn't do this, and you shouldn't that, and why you don't do it?" And with you. Alan, you shouldn't be doing this, and why y'all doing this, and why you? I don't give a damn why y'all do it. Did I say anything to y'all when I first seen y'all start off with y'all little rendezvous? Hell no, I don't care. But when you come into the workplace and you're making my space uneasy because she's saying that you're doing this to her, you saying you're not doing it, and she's still saying you're doing it.
You say I'm just doing my job. That's it.
You're not letting me finish. Now you're aggravating me. Now you're aggravating me because this girl is telling me one thing and you telling me another thing. So I'm going back and forth with you two. I don't have to go back and forth with you.
No, don't.
I know, I really don't. I don't have to. All I have to do is email and y'all can lose your jobs. I don't have time for this. This is, every 6 months when I get pot workers, there's something new that I experience with them. It's the first two 6-month ones that I had no problem. After that, every 6 months, I learned something new about it. I go through something new about it. So now I'm going through with a freaking relationship issue. That's not my business.
It's not even a relationship.
You see what makes me really kind of... You keep saying it's not a relationship. It's not a relationship now, but there was a relationship.
We were cool. Well, that's about
Hello? But there was. Al, you know what? You the worst kind of man I ever... Let's take this off. We ain't talking about Stephanie. But if I was a lady, I would curse you out and keep moving. I would curse you out. But you think... No, you know what? She put all her eggs in one basket with you.
Well, she did it because she was talking to her pop work and everybody else.
Be quiet, Alex, whatever.
Ain't nothing for that.
She put all her eggs in one freaking basket with you. And you don't feel the same way that she was feeling about you, that she feels about you. And
I know, I told Stephanie I like her, but she's on this love stuff, and I told you already. And it's like, come on, you have just came out of a situation, and it's not... Did you tell her that from the very beginning, Alex? Miss Joyce, yes. You think that's what I'm telling you?
But did you do anything to prevent doing what...
Miss Joyce, there's nothing else you could do in that situation, because I think even her mother feels the same way. That you jump in.
You know her mother too?
Yeah.
Wow. You make the kids?
Yes.
Wow, this is deep.
But it's just like, even though all of that, I'm not trying to, and I'm saying, don't rush it. Don't stop rushing it. I said, it's a good thing that you even have kids, that you can focus your time on your kids instead of fulfilling. But Miss Joyce, we don't see each other every day besides work.
Listen, Alex, Stephanie was so into each other that
after we go home,
that when she didn't come to work, she would come here afterwards, and you would do the same thing. When you didn't, so Al, you know what, Alex?
Yeah, but I just said, keep it.
Alex, look at me. 60.
I don't know. And I'm 39 today.
Today's your birthday?
Yeah, I'm 39 today. Thank you.
Listen.
See, I'm doing this on my birthday. That's what I'm trying to stay happy.
I didn't get 60 for no reason. I've been across some food. I done had some bumps, some bruises, some whipping, some lashes, a whole bunch of stuff. So you just need to stay away from each other. So you want to sit there? So okay, let me tell you something. So suppose we had this meeting. You would have the floor first because you want the meeting. So come on, let's see how this goes. So, Alex, you have some concerns.
Yeah, I was going to know, like
Stephanie. So I want to air it out. I'm going to put it on the table. We're not going to harm you. We're going to do this like grown-ups. So what's your complaint, Alex?
My complaint is that I come to work. Here, tissue the desk.
Go ahead. Get your little stupid little rolls in.
Oh yes, see, that's why I keep them. I use it to the last bit.
Stephanie, come into the office.
She's probably been this whole thing.
Shush, if I called her and told her to come here, you gonna start talking about her?
No, I'm not talking about it. I'm saying it's just that she thinks this whole thing is a joke.
So I'm gonna have you and him. Well, he suggested that we have a little meeting together, so this can just whatever's going on can just disappear.
Yep.
I'm gonna be the genie. I'm gonna make it all disappear. I'm gonna be twitching my nose. So Alex, you wanted to have a meeting with me, you and Stephanie, because I was just gonna say stay away from each other, but you feel that we need to have a meeting, and you're probably right.
Yeah, because it resolves everything.
Okay. So what is your reason for this meeting?
Well, Stephanie and I were cool, yes. She's going through her issues right now, but as I said, I'm going through it. When it comes to work, I speak to people here, yes. I talk on my phone. I do my job. At the end of the day, I do what I have to do. I don't have to communicate with you. If I'm communicating with another coworker or whatever, my conversations are my conversations with that coworker.
As long as you don't say her name.
No, I didn't put her name in.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only thing I said when the security guard was there, I said to him that you complained to Ms. Joyce I was bothering you yesterday and today, right? And put it this way, I cut off communication because I don't want those complaints coming back and forth from Ms. Joyce telling me about you. Okay? I don't want to hear about you. I just want to come to work and do my job.
I didn't ask her to call you about me.
Well, Ms. Joyce spoke to me about the situation, and I said I'm talking about people about you and stuff like that. You're making those accusations. So obviously those accusations are being made by Ms. Joyce is telling me that.
Okay. So when you texted me and you told me to leave you alone, and you said all those nasty things to me over something that, I honestly, how you call it? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I didn't mean to do anything. I honestly feel like I did nothing, to you. So my thing is, when you're doing this all on your own, this is not coming from me.
Doing what?
Explain. Whatever you're doing on your own. Like the decision that you made when you walked away yesterday, that was you all on your own. And the crazy part about it is that I've given you the chance to speak to me. Whenever you come up to me, like you came up from the locker room, you're banging the door to speak to me, I allowed you to speak to me. And I listened to you, right? Okay? And I spoke back. But you keep running away from the situation. You, do whatever you feel is right for you, okay? And I get it. When you told me, and by text message, you said all those nasty things to me by text message, and you told me to stay away, what did I say? Got you, right? I said, got you. Then again, you texted me, and you said to stop, whatever. I said nothing to you. But the crazy thing about it, Alex, hold on. The crazy thing about it, Alex, is that I never texted you. I never even spoke to you out here.
After you left the building.
Let her finish. You're going to get your. So my thing is, if I never spoke to you, I never texted you. After you told me to stay away and not speak to you, right? Why are you texting me again, telling me to stay away from you?
What did I tell you?
You said, tell Ms. Joyce, stop calling me for you. I don't fuck with you. And I gave you a thumbs up. That was it.
Okay, stop right there. Wait, stop. Let me tell you something. And I told you the reason why I called you. Because I wanted to know if you was still in the building, because I was calling Stephanie. And then, why would you tell her to tell Miss Joyce? You was on the phone with me. Why the hell you didn't tell me?
Because I'm wondering why is it that you were going to call me to get in touch with her?
Because she wasn't picking up her phone. You never heard of that before? Wait. If I'm in my house and my son and my daughter is in my house, if I'm outside and I know that my son and my daughter is in my house, and he's not picking up his phone, and I know that my daughter's in the house, you don't think I'm going to call her?
But even if that, I told you that I blocked Stephanie, I don't talk to Stephanie.
That's not what I'm talking about, Alex. I'm just trying to show you the reason why, and I explained that to you. And why humiliate her and tell her, I don't know why Miss Joyce is calling me for you. You should have told me. I was on the freaking phone with you.
Miss Joyce, I called her to find out what is going
No,
on.
but you should have told me. I called your phone. She didn't call your freaking phone.
I understand Miss Joyce, but Miss Joyce, at the end of the day, I felt like it was coming from her. The whole situation. Because I'm like, why did Miss Joyce? And I told
I wasn't here. I left. I went home. You were still here. I didn't know if you were hanging around the building.
Miss Joyce, before that, I told you that I had blocked her already.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You told me that.
I told you that after that too. I said, remember I told you.
You told me that when I was on the phone with you.
Miss Joyce, I did say it before that too. That I said twice.
Well, maybe you did, but you know what? I don't think you did. I missed that. Oh yeah, outside you told me.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I forgot. I'm entitled. I can freaking forget if I.
I'm not gonna keep that.
So yeah, but You telling her, I don't know why Miss Joyce is here. She don't want to hear all that. And you should have told me. Okay, so we passed that. Go ahead.
I understand that you felt like that was coming from me. Because anybody would assume the same thing. Just know, Alex, I'm not trying to beef with you. I'm not trying to be a friend. Listen, I'm not trying to beef with you. I'm not trying to be a friend. I'm not trying to be none of that anymore. Okay? And when you told me to stop, I stopped. I have not texted you. I have not called you. I have not done any of that. Okay? And I'm not expecting
we're at this point right now that we're having this meeting because you're saying that I'm talking about other people and this and that. That's why we're having this meeting. Not about you not talking to me. That's cool. And I don't want you to talk to me. But the whole situation you talking to other people and this and that and that. Even if I have a conversation on court, I have a conversation on phone, it's none of your concern. Your name is not brought up, it's none of your business. I don't need to hear from the judge.
That's the excuse that he uses. Like yesterday, when Danielle was passing by him, he had said something to her. But when we had that meeting, he said it wasn't to her. It was because he was on the phone.
I was on the phone.
So you lied. The thing is that I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything, even though you lied to the chief. The thing is, I was right there. The thing is,
how are you right there? You were talking to Keenan all the way up outside. Remember you see
I had already hung up. I was running to you to get my lighter and to see why the hell you had run off. The thing is that he does this. He doesn't tell me why. He doesn't tell me anything. He just does it, and then he wants to be hostile towards me when I did nothing to him.
It's not hostility. I'm coming to work to do my job.
He told me stop talking to Keenan. Right? You need to tell him whatever the case is, and I was willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that he has to understand too. That's my career counselor. That's my career counselor. What do you want me to do? I have to work with him. I have to speak to him.
That's why I say nothing. Because I already know the situation. And you already know the situation. You're not going to go into detail, Ms. Joy?
You did a lot. And then when Shelton came in yesterday, that's another thing I wanted to address. Shelton came in yesterday. Apparently, the day before yesterday, there was a conversation that you and Shelton had. He set me up. He tried to set me up.
How's that?
I'm going to tell you how. So Shelton was sitting there, he was sitting here, whatever, and when me and Alex went outside, we went outside to smoke, he told me something like that, Shelton said that, if he could shoot a shot or something like that I'm mad cool and all that stuff. Okay, so what did he tell him? So why don't you shoot a shot then? How do I know this? Because Shelton told me yesterday after he left. Shelton told me, he told him to go for it. Before he even told them, I guess that we were, together or whatever the case is. So he tried to set me up for that one. I guess to see if I was going to respond to it. The thing is that you're going
too far into all this.
You want to talk about Corey?
I'm not trying to go far, but the thing is that you're trying to do things to humiliate me.
Okay, stop that.
Yo, you know what? You got your shot.
Definitely. Calm down. I want to say something.
That's fucked up.
So I'm glad that y'all was able. You're not finished. I know you're not finished. To get out some. I'm talking about talking. To get out some viewpoints of how y'all feel. That's good. Y'all need to get it all out. But let me tell you something. Shelton is a girl. Everything you tell Shelton, he tells everybody. So you shouldn't be talking about anybody to Shelton because the first person he tells is Terrence. Terrence is a girl too. And Shelton's really a girl. And Shelton tells everybody's business. So you shouldn't be saying stuff like that to him.
But I didn't tell Shelton. I said you were talking about earlier on the book yesterday. I said, go right ahead.
No, but why? You shouldn't have been having a conversation.
He should have been going up
Stephanie.
I ain't gonna say no.
We did that already. You did that
right in front of me.
Hey.
I walked out. Why did
I guess this is...
I'm sorry.
I'm not even arguing.
So listen to this.
I'm not.
You shouldn't...
But I'm getting it all on the table.
Okay. So you shouldn't even be talking to Shelton. Even if Shelton said he wanted to shoot his shot. I would just looked at him like he's crazy. With your big self, who want to shoot a shot with you? You can't even walk.
Some of these chicks, they get around. You don't know. You just don't know.
Okay, so...
Yeah, why? Because my ex is big and he's huge.
Nothing to do with that.
Okay, so what else you want to talk about? What else?
That's about it. I want to go finish the gym because it's getting late.
Okay, so what's the resolution here?
I mean, I'm just coming to work and do my job. That's the resolution.
And what else?
Mr. Joyce, this is what I've been doing. Don't come to work.
I didn't ask you about what you've been doing. I said, so you come to work and do your job, and what else? Okay, and so you and Stephanie can't record you? Y'all can't just speak?
I'm just doing my job, Mr. Joyce. That's it.
No. Look, Ms. Joyce, I know how he is, and he doesn't want to talk to me. It's fine. Okay. And I was okay with that yesterday. He doesn't, but we're co-workers, and obviously we have to use the same supplies.
Well, I already told him that.
When I went up to him and I asked him for the mop because it was an emergency in the men's locker room, I had to kill off all those ants, and I had to put the out-of-order sign up. I asked him for the mop. The thing is that you don't have to be, cutesy. No, don't do that. I'm not expecting that from you, nothing. But don't be so nasty about it. Don't be so hostile about it.
Hostile?
Anyway,
no,
like I said,
I expect respect.
Because I respect.
What did he say to you when you asked him?
When he said, but I still haven't finished my job yet. And he just walks up, but I was walking,
I was standing right there. Joe was there right too, and I gave you the mop.
Yeah, it's okay.
So what's the problem?
I do not expect that type of attitude. I'm very respectful towards him, and I expect him to be respectful.
Do you want to call Jerry?
That's what y'all have to do. Y'all have to be respectful.
But you want to call Jerry Hansen? Because I was standing there when you asked for the mop bucket. I said, I'm still using the mop. You said, I want to take care of something because there's an accident inside the gym, right? I said, fine, go ahead, I'll wait. And I walked away, and I walked in and went outside. So how was that disrespectful though? What did I say? Was there anything that was said that was disrespectful?
Alright, but look, after this meeting...
Actually, was there anything said that was disrespectful towards you?
The way that you are...
Or is your body movement?
It's not just his body movement, it's the words that he's using right now. It's not the exact same words that he used with me out there. The thing is, okay, I don't expect him to talk to me, be my friend, none of that, okay? He already chose his path. He can go on his path. Alright, I'm gonna go on mine, obviously, like I always do. And yeah, like I always do. And that's the problem that I'm telling you I'm dealing with. And that's it. Just respect. Don't be a dick. Don't be nasty. Don't mumble shit around me. Because I know you're talking to whoever you're talking to. Don't mumble things around me.
I'm trying to stay away from you. That's the whole thing. I
am staying away from you. What have I been doing all day today and yesterday? What have I done all day yesterday and today?
You're saying I'm being nasty towards you, and I'm saying to myself. And
yeah, very nasty. You want me to show her the text message?
No, I don't want to see that.
If I'm being nasty towards you, I have a whole steep.
Okay, so that's
so this is the resolution.
If I'm being nasty towards you, she needs to stay away from me.
Because
if she feels that way, because
Alex even feels that. Wow, I'll keep that between me and him because he's a piece of work. I just told him he was a freaking piece of work. Y'all don't even have to say good morning to each other. Hey. Y'all don't even have to say good morning. I don't give a damn if y'all never speak to each other again in life. But there's one thing y'all do have to do. On this job, you have to respect each other and you have to communicate. If she needs you to help her do something, yeah, you have to help her. If he needs you to help him do something, yeah, you have to help him.
My thing
because y'all are co-workers. Mm-hmm. That's where the code comes in at. Mm-hmm. You understand? And if she asks you a question about something, long as anything that has to pertain to the job, you'll have to get along and work that out. Figure it out. Don't ask me how you're going to do it. Just friggin' figure it out.
I don't think that is like, even if that's the case, cool. But if I say anything, it's going to be like, oh, that's being disrespectful.
If you say what? If you're not talking to her, what the hell are you going to say?
Just like the whole thing with the mom. She said that I was being rude to her. And then I asked her, what was that was rude? Okay. What was that was rude?
So if that should ever come up again, he has the mop or you have the mop. Just wait. Y'all can't seem to get it together on. So Jess,
I have to do the men's locker room, so I have to speak to him.
She said it was an emergency. I said, go ahead. That was in the conversation.
Okay, so now that we know, just wait. If he's using it, you wait.
Only one more.
She's using it, you wait. That's it. Mm-hmm.
I didn't you know how serious it is? I didn't even go inside the supply closet, and I know she's in there. I'll wait till she comes.
Okay, you want to throw more fuel in the fire. Stop it. But I'm saying, we did all of that. We already did all. We did all of that. All of that. We went past that because she got 1,000 stories, and so do you. Y'all both got 1,000 stories that you could tell me about her, and she could tell me about mine. And I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no more because it sounds real crazy to me. All of it sounds freaking crazy. Like I'm talking to a 15 and a 16-year-old. It sounds freaking crazy. You're not freaking teenagers, y'all.
That's why I keep it simple.
Freaking adults. So, if it doesn't have anything to do with work, you don't say nothing to her. If it don't have nothing to do with it, don't say nothing to him. That's it. Okay? Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. What you want me to do with this?
I mean, I already have a copy of it, so.
I asked you what you want me to do with this. Because some of this stuff on here I don't agree with. Some of this stuff I think is an out and out lie.
Well,
when it concerns me.
I'm sure you.
I want to know I already told you where this can go and what's the problem. And what he's telling the people that I'm asking about you and all that. You're damn right. I'll tell the damn chief. You know why? Because one week they're like this. And next week they're like this. So listen, Chief, I'm not trying to figure them out. I'm not gonna freaking be figuring out if y'all speaking this week, if y'all not speaking that. Well, now I know that y'all not speaking because we had this meeting in the office. So I'm gonna ask you about him, and I'm gonna ask him about. It's really him. He don't want me to ask about you. If I ask you, if I said, have you seen Alex? He don't get like you.
I know, but I just don't.
Hello, she don't act like you.
I don't hear.
She said either yes.